Hey YouTube family, this is Lumalandi, and I am doing a hopefully will be a brief video on the results of my finger coils. I did these last night and I think they turned out very good. Especially last night, they looked really awesome. However, I slept on them and they were sticking all up in all different directions and stuff like that. And I had to end up doing sort of like a coil out this morning. So this is how it looks this morning. Really cute. And I'll show you the pictures of how it looked on yesterday. So as you can see, it turned out pretty nice. I'm very proud of myself. I did a very good job. However, it was very time consuming, and I'm telling you, I don't know, I'm really, I don't know what to call it, digitally challenged when it comes to doing my hair. My fingers are just not, I'm not used to doing braids. I never had little sisters that needed their hair braided. I never was allowed to touch anybody else's hair when I was little. It was just something that wasn't done. So I don't have all that much experience with, doing anything with my hair. So whenever I do a little hairstyle or achieve a look, I'm always proud of myself because I know I don't have patience to do hair. And, like I said, I'm digitally challenged. So anyway, it took a long time. I started this hairdo sometime at like 5, 6 o'clock in the evening. And no, I started at about 5 o'clock yesterday evening, and I didn't finish until like 2 o'clock this morning. Now I did do some breaks, and I watched some YouTube videos, and we all know how consuming how time consuming YouTube videos can be. You go in to look at one thing, and then you end up looking at a whole bunch of other stuff. Yesterday I went in to look at comb coils, and I ended up looking at the guy who, the news reporter who ended up swallowing that bug and started getting ghetto. It's just too funny. You gotta search for that video. It's too funny. I have a parody of it on my favorites. It's hilarious. Anyway, but that took up some time. So I think in all, if I had just done this from start to finish, no breaks, I think it probably would have took me at least about 3 to 4 hours. And that's with no breaks, no bathroom breaks, no washing my hand breaks, and all that kind of crap. It would have still took at least about 3 hours. So it's time consuming, to say the least. But I did get some good results, and I may try it again. I may do it again. I want to get a little bit quicker because I know I can do better. So anyway, the products that I used were Long Aid Activator Gel. I saw a girl here on YouTube, and she had really nice thick hair, and she used this Long Aid, and I didn't know you could even use curl activator gel to do coils. I thought you had to use something that was sort of like a gel, like a gel that was sort of a hardening gel, sort of like Icy Fantasia or something like that, or that black protein gel, or Twist and Lock or something like that. But you don't. You can use your old, this is 32 ounces, and it was $4 or something like that at Walmart, and it twisted them good. And I have the type of naps that are really, they snap back, and they don't, they don't lose their shape. So I can get away with using this particular brand of gel. But anyway, it keeps your hair nice and soft and everything, and it's not hard and crackly. The only thing that I would say about it, I would probably use this on wet hair the next time. If I decide to do this style, because I did it on dry hair, this stuff was not really able to absorb into my hair shaft. So every time I touch my hair, I'm still feeling a little bit of the gel, and then after a while it gets kind of sticky. So I think the next time that I do this, I'm going to actually go in and use I'm going to use it on wet hair. I'm going to try to wet my hair and wash it fresh before I put this on it. But since it was like a test run last night, I didn't want to hop in the shower again, wash my hair, and do all that bunch of crap. It would have been too much. So anyway, the gel worked. And I used my Denman because my hair was dry, of course, so I had to sort of detangle along the way with each section, and that took even longer. So I would twist with after I finished using the Denman, then I would just twist, do it with my fingers. And of course, the last product that I used was my fingers. Not a product, but tool I used with my hands. And I did a good job, I think. I'm proud of myself. It's my first time doing something that I thought was really hard, and I was very successful at it. So, yay for me. Anyway, I tried this style sort of out of frustration. I have sort of the length of hair that is not quite a TWA anymore. It's at least about 4 to 5 inches right now. And I don't really consider that length a TWA, because I think with a TWA, what's distinctive about a TWA is it's sort of short. It's to the scalp. It's almost close to the scalp. It's like, you know, I would say TWA to me, my definition of it is like at least if you're 3 inches or below, I would consider you a TWA. And at that length, you can take a handful of the Long Aid hair gel, and you can just sort of swish and swirl it around your hair after it's wet, when it's wet, and you get some nice curl definition without even trying. You got curls and stuff. They popping all over the place. But once you get past that point, at least to like 4 or 5 inches, it's frustrating, you know, because the only way that you can get curl definition with longer hair, you can't swish and swirl because you'll get knots. In you know, and in order for you to actually define your curl, you have to be able to shake your hair and get that shakeability going on. And if you don't have a really loose curl pattern, like I don't have a loose curl pattern, so my hair is not, I'm not able to shake my hair and get the curl definition. I have to wait till I get more length in order to be able to get some shakeability. So I'm at a frustrating length right now where I can't just do the easy hairstyles. I have to do stuff that actually takes a lot of time. And this hairstyle, it took a lot of time. But it was sort of worth it. You know, I think this style will last me at least about a week if I take care of it. But other than that, I'm just a little bit frustrated with my natural hair journey. The length is killing me, but I love my hair. I just wish it would grow faster. I wish it was some kind of a serum or some kind of a method, standing upside down or something like that I could do. I'm thinking about me standing upside down. I have big boobs, so I'd probably have 2 black eyes if I stood upside down. But anyway, I don't even know what I was talking about anymore. But anyway, this length is sort of frustrating. I wish it was something else that I could do to get some length. But I think I just need to practice patience. This is the time where I need to practice patience and really worry about the health of my hair. But it's so hard when you look at YouTube videos and you see women on here that are been natural for like 2 or 3 years, you know, and they've got this monstrosity of length, and it's just pretty, and you know, you just salivate and looking at their curls and their kinks, and you just wishing that you had that length of hair. So I think I'm just frustrated, not with the texture of my hair so much, but just with the it's the length. It's the length. I mean, I love my texture. I've just gotten to start loving the texture of my hair, and not caring about what hair type I have and all that kind of crap. I just got out of that phase. So I'm just a little bit frustrated, but I'm really loving this do. As you can see on the pictures that I did last night, the hairdo looked a lot different than it did now, and I'll tell you why. Yet last night I was like, it was so sexy. It was like, you know, laying on my forehead, and you know, it was tight. I don't know what happened. I went to sleep. I used the advice that some of the girls told me on YouTube. Use the bonnet to sleep with. I slept with this bonnet, and because they were saying that you shouldn't sleep with a scarf because it'll flatten your twist. So I'm sleeping with the bonnet and everything. I wake up and then the side that I sleep on, my hair's all sticking up and they're all going in different directions. I was like, what happened to my sexy? So anyway, I decided to do sort of like a coil out, and this is how it looks today, you know. So it's still cute, but I wanted to rock the like fresh coils for a couple of days, then do the coil out. But it didn't work out in my favor. So tonight I'm gonna try to be a little bit more careful, do that pretty girl sleep like that, you know, instead of putting my head on the pillow, and see if I can preserve this hairdo. But anyway, that's about it on my video. I wish everybody else luck on their natural journeys, and the only advice I can give for right now in my frustration mode that I'm in right now, the only advice I can actually give somebody who is going natural and dealing with what I'm dealing with is just patience is a virtue. Well, as they say in the Bible, you know, we just need to be patient. Length will come. Just concentrate on the health of your hair, and I hope that helps somebody. But thank you, YouTube family, for taking the time to watch my video.